Hi girlies, I am Martina. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about PCOS. Okay, so as some of you may know, if you follow me on TikTok, I posted a video saying that I had PCOS and that I was on the pill and still I got pregnant. That video received so much feedback from so many women which also had PCOS, and a lot of you asked me to do a video about it, about my experience, about how I deal with the symptoms, what is my treatment, what pill do I use, etc. So that is what we are going to be talking about today. I hope I can keep this video short and sweet. Thank you so much guys, because by the way, we have met the requirement to monetize the challenge finally. So with a baby on the way, that is the biggest gift that you guys could give me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for 4K subscribers, and yeah, let's keep growing together. Okay, first of all, I want to do a disclaimer. I am not a healthcare professional. I am not a doctor. I am going to try and be the most accurate I can be and give you guys accurate information, but of course I might be wrong in some things that I say, so please correct me in the comments. If you have this or you suspect that you have this condition, please go consult with your healthcare provider, your doctor. I'm just here to talk about my experience, my journey, in case it can help other women, it can raise awareness about the thing, because by the way, it's such a unspoken topic. So alright, PCOS is a hormonal imbalance that causes the woman to produce an excess of a male hormone called androgen. I don't know how you pronounce that in English, but androgen, I think it is. It can lead your ovaries, not in all cases, but in my case it was like this. It can cause your ovaries to be covered by follicles, which is like a compilation of fluid, very small, basically called cysts. That's why it's PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome. I will say this wrong. Basically, your ovaries can be covered in cysts and then they fail to release eggs. That was my case. The symptoms of PCOS, the most clear symptom I think is very irregular periods. You can have no periods in months, or maybe a very long period from more than a month, God forbid. You can have very heavy periods and very painful ones, I guess. Your periods suck if you have PCOS. And another symptom can be overweight, like you put on a lot of weight, because weight can be such a hormonal thing, I think. So yeah, when your hormones are messed up, your weight can be messed up too, your metabolism, I don't know. So that can be also a symptom. Then due to the excess of male hormones, you can experiment hair excess, massive production of hair, and also acne. All right, I will talk about my personal symptoms, the one that I had later in the video. And then of course, infertility. PCOS does not mean that you are infertile, but it can mean that you're going to have a harder time getting pregnant than women without this condition. This is because if your ovaries are not functioning well, they are not releasing enough eggs. Of course, if you don't release an egg, the sperm is not going to find an egg to fecundate. I hope that's clear. So it's not impossible. You can take pills, there's treatments for fertility, but it can affect your fertility. Basically, this is PCOS. It can lead up to more serious things like diabetes and like heart diseases. So it is a serious problem, which I didn't know about because I was diagnosed at such a young age. I just wasn't taking it seriously, I think, but it can be pretty fucked up. Okay, so the cause of PCOS is unknown, all right, but there is factors like the hereditary factor. If your mom had it, if your family members had it, you are more prone to have it. I guess bad habits, there is like a series of factors, and then we have 4 types. The first one is insulin resistant PCOS. This can be induced by smoking, trans fat, just bad habits regarding food and alcohol maybe. Yeah, I have to say it might be my case, because when I was young, when I was in my teens and early 20s, I did not have a good lifestyle. To be honest, I used to smoke a lot. I used to drink a lot of alcohol, basically every day. When I was in university, crazy years. I wasn't a dancer, I wasn't going to the gym at all. I wasn't moving basically. So yeah, I wasn't taking care of myself at all. But now I am glad I moved past that, honestly. I suspect this can be my case. Or the second type, which is the pill induced. If you didn't have PCOS before starting to take the pill, and then you developed it, that can mean like the pill effects are lasting in your body and then provoking you PCOS, something like that. I suspect this also might be my case. Like, I have like multiple cases. Later in my story, I'll explain why, all right? And then we have inflammatory PCOS. This can be due to stress, and hidden PCOS, which can be due to another reasons like problems with the thyroid. Let's move on to my journey now, what I experienced, what happened to me, okay? When I was younger, when I was like 14, 15, 16, I used to have very bad periods, not so irregular, okay, not so regular either, but not so irregular whereby I would go for months without my period, yeah. But my periods were not regular, and also my periods were so painful. I used to have a hard time when I had my period. I know a lot of you girls can relate for sure. So I went to the gynecologist saying, Jesus, I need something for this. I also had a boyfriend back then in my hometown, and I low-key wanted the pill, okay? Because I knew if you said that your periods were so bad, which mine truly were, most likely they would prescribe you the pill, the contraceptive pill. Back then, I did not know all the secondary effects that the pill can have. I just wanted the pill to not get pregnant, honestly. So he did prescribe me. I think gynecologists these days are such fans of the pill for some reason. This happened when I was 16 or 17. I was prescribed. I don't remember being diagnosed with PCOS back then. I was just given the pill. Then a few years later, I decided to quit the pill, because I was like, you know, I've been on a pill for like 4 years already, and it just doesn't feel right. I think, and I've always been low-key worried about my fertility, because with so many years taking a pill, I thought that would affect my fertility. I did not know that PCOS could lead to infertility. I was really ignorant. So I quit the pill, and then my period would not come for months. All right, I wasn't feeling anything. I was all right. I just didn't get my period for maybe 10 months. So then, of course, I went to a gynecologist again. I was like, okay, something might be wrong. I'm not getting my period. So that's why I think also the pill-induced type of PCOS might be my thing, because before the pill, I was having my period. And then when I tried to quit the pill, now, no period. So why is happening now? And he was like, well, your ovaries have this, they have developed this, so you have to take the pill. So basically, like, the treatment for PCOS is the contraceptive pill, because that helps to regulate your periods. because it's not an actual period when you are on the pill, it's like a fake one. But then it's not an actual cure to the PCOS, it's just prevents it from growing more and more cysts and going worse, okay? Because the pill, the contraceptive pills, is basically hormones, female hormones, so it stops it and prevents it from going bigger. But it's not really a cure. There's no cure for PCOS. I went back to a pill because, well, I was told by my doctor, so I went back to a pill. So basically I've been on the pill for years, since I was 17 maybe, and I am now almost 24, so yeah, all these years. I did not experience acne. I've never had acne, honestly. I think my skin is like the dry type, so not the good one for acne. I have not experienced overweight either, not because of PCOS, not because of the pill, which is also a secondary effect of the pill. You can put on weight, because I've always been very skinny actually, so I think my body type is also not like the right one. Maybe the hair growth, yes. I have a lot of facial hair. I have a lot of body hair. I don't know if you can see a line of hair here in my tummy. I will show you my tummy now. So yeah, basically I did not have a lot of the symptoms. That's why I wasn't taking it seriously, because I was just like chilling. Then of course the infertility, I was worried about it for my future, but surprise, definitely it hasn't been a problem for me either, because I am pregnant right now. I don't know if you saw my previous video, but I am pregnant. I am currently 20 weeks. So this does not mean that my PCOS is cured. It just means that I got pregnant, you know. So we will see after the delivery what my ovaries are saying, how my periods are, and yeah, I will make another video, another update. Yeah guys, that has been my journey with PCOS. A pretty easy one. I consider myself lucky. If you have the hardest symptom, I recommend you go to your doctor. They must help you out. That's it for the PCOS thing. I hope I shed some light on the topic, even if maybe my experience wasn't so helpful, because I didn't experience so much of the bad part of it, but I hope you guys can relate and can be happy to see someone talking about this. So now I wanted to do a little update about how I'm feeling in the pregnancy, if you guys want to know. I will start by showing my tummy. This is my tummy at 20 weeks. It's pretty big. It's starting to show up for real. My nipples are kind of growing bigger and also darkening, okay? That's for the baby to know where he has to. I have been in a really dark place mentally for the past week, probably. I guess because I feel a little bit lonely in Kenya. Of course I have Tileh and he's really good with me, really, but I feel like I need my family. I need to feel safe at home. Also, I feel a bit misunderstood sometimes by my friends, maybe, because of course nobody is a mom and nobody will be a mom in a few years probably, except if maybe it's a surprise like mine. I feel like nobody knows what I'm going through, which is okay. I have my community of mamas here online, so I'm so grateful for that. I love reading y'all comments, they really help me, and I love learning from you all, so keep commenting everything that you can. Knowing that my body is going to go through such trauma, it's giving me anxiety, but I am aware that that is necessary to bring this little child to the world. So I'm thankful, I'm amazed at what a woman's body can do. So of course I try to focus on that, But yes, pregnancy can be ghetto. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming with me through this journey, because really it's making me feel less alone. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video if you find it interesting, and comment if you have PCOS symptoms. Have you experienced? What do you do to manage the symptoms? Anything really. And yeah, I hope you guys are keeping safe and taking care of yourself, and I love you so much. Subscribe.